Okay, so I'm starting to turn down that 1-inch bar. You showed me 7/8 in the picture, so that's 0.875 millimeter or 0.875 inches decimal. So I'm gonna go to like 0.865 maybe. So right now you can see the 1 inch is just over 1, barely, and then I just took a quick pass here just to smooth out some of this, and I'm already down like a half a, like a 5/1000. It's just really small. So I'm gonna video a little bit of this. I got to get that down a little more. I'm gonna get up to this point, go back and go and start getting a little bit more aggressive on the cut. So believe it or not, I did like a 10-minute video before this, and I was aiming for 3/4 of an inch for some stupid reason. And then I'm like, why would I have bought 1-inch rod when I could have bought 3/4 inch rod? And then I realized, oh, well, because I was doing the wrong thing. So anyway, I'm going to video this a little bit more for you so you can see what it's doing. Well, you can see from this side, I'm at, well, hang on, my hands are freezing here. That's 0.826, and then the one I did earlier is 0.828, so that's pretty damn close. The finish is okay. It's a little rough. It's actually got, you can actually kind of feel, these aren't, I grinded those, but I'm not, again, all this grinding and sharpening stuff is, it's challenging. But anyway, I'm just gonna put a piece of sandpaper on that. I was gonna see about kind of fixing the edges on this, but I gotta, when you do a catch on a metal lathe, especially a little Chinese one, it sucks, and I did something here. I'm not sure what I did, but I definitely have an issue. I bent something. I don't know what I did. And my screws just might be too tight too, because I've tried to make this as rigid as possible. So what I'll probably wind up doing is putting this end in the vise and just, or this end in the vise and just rounding this off. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, it's just for the weld. So I'm going to do a little bit of sanding, and then this piece will be done. It's at, what did I say, 0.830 basically, and 0.875 is 7/8 of an inch. So it's not going to give you a lot of room, but it should make it a lot more steady anyway. This is just 180. I'm just going to go over this, smooth this out a little bit. Like I said, there's a lot of chatter on the end here because I didn't have a live center in here, and I was working pretty far out on the end. Like I said, I caught something, and it's just, I don't know. It's going to be fine, I promise. It's just the way it happened. It just, I'm going to have to kind of readjust some stuff. I got 3 more of these to do for you, and then my 3. So this is probably taking the longest time, but that's just what you got to do. So you can kind of see here the difference between the one that I just did and the other one. And that's the one I screwed up on. Oop, dropped it. You can see. Yeah, I screwed that up. So I might try to use it for mine over here since I already did it, but it's a little bit longer than I might need, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that was a screw up this morning. Good thing steel's real expensive. Oh, and also there's Tracy. Oh, there she go. She was over here. There she is. Going through some stuff. She's got a hell of a fire going, and I'm actually going to use that to put that rest piece in those coals and just heat the crap out of it until it's fire hot, and then I'm going to put it on something and bend it. So anyway, hopefully have that done today too. All right, bye. Well, you can see we got it down in there. Gonna have to do it in stages, but anyway, I'm gonna keep working on those other posts while that's doing that. Okay, so here we are. I got all this stuff turned on. I only had one that came out rough, and I had a pretty bad catch on this, and I'm pretty sure I jacked up the head bearing in my little mini lathe. So everything else kind of got wobbly and janky after that. I think I got it where it needs to be, but kind of aggravated about that. So I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, probably rebuild the headstock in that thing at some point. But I'm not doing it right now. This is what these look like. Obviously the epoxy is stuck to these, to the tape, but basically that's the shape we got. I think they came out pretty good. I tried heating this bar in the fire that Tracy had outside, and it just wasn't budging at all. So I'll have to put my torch on that, and then I will probably bend it around my vise somehow, do something with it. But that bar is pretty dang heavy, so I'm gonna have to figure out exactly how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to heat it in sections and bend it, because we want, I want a flowing curve. I don't want to just have like a, like a janky thing. So anyway, next step at this point is, I think what I'll do is I'll probably start welding these up, since it's going to be cool, but not today. This is probably not going to be till next week. I got to work a bunch of days this week, which is ridiculous. But maybe in the evenings I'll come out, start cutting this stuff down. This will be less work than doing this, so I'll start on these, and I'm going to start making some handles for the smaller ones. I'm going to use these, I got these brass fittings. I cut this coupling in half, and then I made sure the ends were flush, and I'm going to use these on the smaller tools as collars or collets or whatever you want to call it, and then I'll just use that wood lathe and get those threads off of there, so they don't get caught on anything though. But that's for these, like, I'm saying they'll go through here. So anyway, that's what I got with that. So I'm pretty well at a standstill now for a little bit. Probably won't get to any more of this stuff, not in any big way, till next week sometime, or the end of this week, I should say. I gotta, like I said, I gotta work. So maybe in the evenings I'll start messing around with some of this. But anyway, I bought some sandpaper for my sander, some heavier grit, and it's the wrong size, so I gotta get. I don't know why I bought 3x18 and not 3x21. I don't know why. It was cheap. It was at Walmart. I grabbed it, but it's not the right stuff. So anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll be back with I guess part whatever the hell it's going to be. Of course, doing multiple things just takes time. So anyway, talk to you later.